Welcome back. It is 6:13 on this Wednesday morning. Oh my goodness, we need to soak up this gorgeous sunrise, Ben.
Yeah, it's not going to stay like this all day
No.
long. The clouds moving in are actually part of the storm that we'll see later today. But for many of us, it doesn't get underway until the early afternoon. So northern areas will stay dry through the morning. But if you're watching from southern Vermont, like Bennington, Brattleboro, even up to Rutland, this might come in a little bit earlier, closer to about 10, 11 o'clock. So south to north is where it moves in from. And it's messy all through the afternoon into the evening, eventually switching to all snow overnight as temperatures steadily cool below freezing. A pretty impressive storm for early April. We've got a big area of low pressure over the Great Lakes, a lot of moisture ahead of it. What's going to happen later today is this low is going to transfer its energy to the coast, and that's what spins up the actual nor'easter, which moves on in and gives us the snow tomorrow into parts of Friday. That energy transfer is something that's tough for the weather models to get a good handle on, which is why this forecast has been going back and forth the past couple of days. And there's still some uncertainty, even on the day of this storm. So as you're seeing this weather update, I wouldn't focus so much on the individual numbers you might hear, just keep the general messaging in your head. And this is what we've got for the storm headlines. Manageable travel through today. We're not starting off with snow. It's a wintry mix. The pavement is still pretty warm from the mild stretch previously, so that'll help out the road conditions today. But the worst of the road conditions early tomorrow morning, following a night with mainly snow coming down. And as all of that happens, we'll have localized strong to damaging wind in parts of our area. Not everybody sees it, but where it's significant, it may cause some issues. For more on that, we'll send things over to Marissa, who shows us where the wind will be strongest.
And Ben, it's definitely kind of a reminder from the last windstorm we had when the weather lab was in Middlebury. We recorded 86 miles per hour at that last storm, and I think it'll be another case of getting close to that, but maybe not as significant. Here's a look at how localized the wind potential is. It doesn't really get too close to the immediate Champlain Valley. We'll expect winds likely close to 35 miles per hour in places like Burlington, but where we see the pink shading in places like Jericho, even through Richmond, all the way down to Starksboro, that's where we have the potential to get close to 70 miles per hour right off the spine of the Green Mountains, and most especially in Bristol and Middlebury yet again. So another concern up and down Route 7 all the way down into Bennington County. So places like Dorset all the way down to Pownell in southern Vermont. Now here's the wind gust potential for Rutland as we move in through the day today. We could expect gusts upwards of 55 miles per hour by later on this evening, and then a gust of 65 miles per hour certainly isn't out of the question as we head into the overnight hours, most especially. Now Middlebury yet again, definitely one of the harder hit spots last time. We'll have a repeat of that today. Again, late tonight into the overnight hours, upwards of 50 to 60 miles per hour, certainly a possibility. And Ben, I guess the concern is the wind on top of the heavy wet snow that we'll be expecting later on.
Yeah, that's why we're a little worried about the power outage situation. I think we'll have thousands of them by the time we speak 24 hours from now when all of this goes over to snow. So a rough night in store for some of us. You can see how it all comes in later today on Futurecast. Not all of it blue, a lot of pink showing up, indicating that messy mix through the evening commute. Now, once the coastal low takes over, it pulls in the cold air from the north, so most of this should go over to snow overnight and very early tomorrow morning. But not all of us see a steady clip of snow. There's a lot of shadowing and downsloping, like St. Johnsbury. There might not be a whole lot happening. Maybe not a whole lot in the Saranac Lake area either, but the general message is the snow steadiest in the morning and then tapering through the afternoon and evening, and then some nuisance snow showers lingering through Friday, perhaps into Saturday as well. So here's the latest snowfall map. Again, elevation is the biggest component. We've got on the eastern side of the Adirondacks, over a foot of snow up in elevation, less in the immediate Tri-Lakes area, about 4 to 8 inches in Plattsburgh, 2 to 4 inches in Burlington and St. Albans. Spine of the Green Mountains, well over a foot of snow, close to 8 to 12 inches in the Northeast Kingdom, a foot of snow or more in the mountains of southern Vermont, much less as you move into the valleys. So the 5-day forecast has, well, the next 4 days unsettled, but much better on Sunday, the sun coming out Eclipse day next Monday, still looking partly sunny with a high in the mid-50s. Lauren?